So yesterday I was supposed to come up here with Mike and Stephanie, and I was all ready to go. I was up, I was getting ready to gear up. Even though there was chance of scattered thunderstorms and rain in Prescott, I was still going to come. Because even though it was a 50% chance, I wasn't worried about getting wet or really riding in the rain. I had my rain suit, and I need to get that, get some practice with that. So it wasn't that I was worried about. But when I got up and I took the dogs for a walk and I was looking at the sky, I kid you not, I got pictures to prove it. The skies over Scottsdale in my area was just totally black and thick with storm clouds, and it just looked like it was going to really open up, and it was moving northwest, which was the direction we were going to go. So I thought, dang. And it was windy. I mean, it was blowing crap around the apartment complex, and it was windy, and I hate the wind. I hate riding in the wind more than anything. I'd rather be cold, I'd rather be in the rain, I think, than riding in the wind, in heavy winds. And so then I looked at the forecast for Prescott, and it said they were having showers. I was like, okay, not a big deal. But then the forecast was going to be 60% thunderstorms right during the time that I was going to need to be coming back down the mountain. And I'd rather play it safe. I'd rather err on the side of caution, so I backed out of the trip at the last minute. And of course, wouldn't you know it, of course Mike and Stephanie went, and wouldn't you know it, they texted me pictures from along the way of how beautiful it was. No rain, nothing. So then I felt kind of bad that I missed out. But when it comes to being on the motorcycle, you have to ride at your own comfort level and ride your own ride, and I didn't want to be nervous. I was like, I want to ride for enjoyment, and I want to have a nice sunshine day ride. So why would I want to purposely ride into a potential storm? That was my logic. Hey guys. And so anyhow, but here I am today. Clear skies. I still have my rain suit and my saddlebags. I'd like to try it out sometime. Just not on a mountain, curvy road with possibly lightning and stuff. So we're coming up, we're going to go through Peoples Valley here, and this time I'm taking 89 up to Prescott. This will be my first time going up this section of the mountain. On 2 previous trips I went through Skull Valley, and then one time came down 89. So this time I want to go up it. And then I'll meet Mike and Stephanie in Prescott, and then we're going to ride back down through Camp Verde, Strawberry, Pine, and Payson. So that'll be a real nice ride. I have not come down that route before. I've come down through Payson and back and forth to Payson a few times. And I've been to Strawberry, but didn't go much farther than that. So this will be nice to come down that trip. That's a very nice scenic route, lots of through the pine forests. And I'm very glad and excited that I get to ride with them. We've been talking about riding together since we met a couple months ago. So I'm very excited about that. See a lot of motorcycles on a route like this and a day like this. Of course, always was doing the waving to everybody. I wave to everybody regardless of what kind of bike they're riding or whatever. I'm not a Harley snob. After all, I started out on a Honda Shadow, and that was the best way to start out. Sometimes I might miss somebody, especially in town or something, or if I'm really concentrating on something, or there's other traffic. I've been known to miss people, and then I feel bad. But you know what? Don't take it personal. Nobody should take it personal. I've read posts on Facebook where some people get really pissed off because somebody didn't wave to them. I'm like, really? It's not that it's not that big of a deal. You don't know what they're looking at, focusing on, concentrating on. It's nothing personal. They don't know you. You don't know them. It's a respect thing. But if somebody doesn't wave at me, I don't get all bent out of shape. Jeez, that's just ridiculous. Oh, this is so beautiful. I just love this. My first time experiencing and coming up here was way back in, I think it was like 2004, 2005, when I was dating John. And his family has a ranch up here. It's the largest ranch in Arizona. And this is the way to get up there. You come up through here, and then up here a little ways, you turn right, and you go down 17 miles of a dirt road to get to that ranch. It's very remote. And so I drove up here several times with him. Of course, we were in the big truck. So to now be coming up here on a motorcycle and really getting this feeling and this thrill and everything is just, it's way cool. Sometimes I wish I could get in touch with him just to tell him that I'm riding my own motorcycle now, and that he got me started. He inspired me. It's been well over 10 years since then. Well, I finally did it. And I finally did it because he made me feel safe and secure. He was so into the safety and security that that's when I fell in love with riding a motorcycle. But I was riding on the back of his Honda Goldwing that was like a Cadillac. It had everything. We're getting some wind now. But I never thought I would ride my own motorcycle. I just thought, no way, I couldn't do it. Too scary. Too heavy, all that stuff. But then when I met Rhonda, and I started talking to Peggy, they were riding motorcycles, and, started meeting women that were riding motorcycles. I started thought, you know what, I can do that. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to buy, an inexpensive starter bike, and I'm going to try it. And if I like it and it works, here we go. I'm going to probably stop talking in a bit here. So I thought, I bought Rhonda's bike, I took the class, and I thought, well, if I like it and I love it, then great. If I don't, it's a learning experience, and I haven't lost a lot of money. So. about this camera on the helmet. In wind, it just pulls on my head, which it's doing right now. It makes my neck sore. But I don't know that I would like the camera on my chin. And I don't know about having it on the side of the helmet either. I don't know. We'll see as I play around with it. I know I'm slowing down more than I probably need to, but I'm doing better. Getting better with time, but I still don't really like downhill curves. Well, I just take it easy. That was 50 miles an hour. Like 52. I took that at 52, which I think was the speed limit anyhow, so